Ring Out Podcast. I go by the name of Papo Jr. Appreciate you clicking on the video. The video just autoplay from listeners. There's a video highlight your boy because why everybody's better than Will Ospreay. This video is by Pro Wrestling Bits, man. I want to hear what he got to say. I'll put my 2 cents. I'm gonna put my 2 cents, on this topic, because it was talked about a lot on his birthday. He said, "Fuck it, I'm gonna talk shit because I don't give a fuck." Dude, you're getting paid very handsomely and only work once a week. Like, don't talk shit, bro, if you really don't know what the real grind is, bro. And I'm not talking about indies, bro. The real grind, I feel like, is going on interviews, press, meet and greets all over the fucking place, going to city, to country, a lot of traveling, house shows and all that. ESPN, fucking Good Morning America type shit, man. That Tonight Show, whatever. I forgot that dude name, whatever. Shit like that, bro. I feel like AEW's trying hard to get to that level. They just can't. You can't get to that level without really making a business. Because AEW's not a business. That's just a video game fucking company, bro. And you're getting paid handsomely, bro. I'm going to talk more about it while we watch the video. I don't want this intro to go too long, man. Let's get it, y'all. Because there's some few things I didn't like about what he said about the talent in WWE, man. It ain't right.
Will Ospreay has officially declared himself as the best wrestler in the world. So what? Cracker, and with AEW on domestic life support when it comes to ticket sales, Will Ospreay tried to drum up some interest in all elite wrestling by reiterating the only thing that makes him special, his wrestling. But ironically enough, so many...
Oh, I was there. Let me see if I show up. Hold on. I was in that fucking show. I was sitting right here in the corner. Where am I?
Wrestling.
Well, I was like right here. Man, I can't see my mouse. Where am I?
But ironically...
Now, hold on. I ain't giving up. Hold on.
Makes him special. His...
Where the fuck am I? I was probably here somewhere. My bad, y'all.
But ironically enough, so many wrestling-ass wrestlers can wrestle these days. Wrestling doesn't mean shit. It's the bare minimum requirement in this day and age. I enjoy the man's work, but today we're going to talk about Will Ospreay.
This was the first House of Glory show after the pandemic. Yeah. And I was there.
Ospreay's misguided pride in pro wrestling, why it doesn't mean shit, and all the wrestlers who are more valuable than Will Ospreay, no matter how rock hard Dave Meltzer gets during his matches, and no matter how many imaginary stars the Billy Goat gets. Subscribe in Grand Bassa.
Yeah. Motherfuckers are relying on Dave Meltzer's star rating. It's true what he said, bro. The in-ring work is the least of your concerns when it comes to pro wrestling, bro. Because WWE took it to a whole nother level. Sports entertainment. Be athletic, but also entertain. Be charismatic. Will Ospreay, he can talk on the mic, bro. He can, man. It's just like, why would you talk? Like, you trying to burn bridges, bro. Honestly, because I don't see all elite wrestling lasting long, man, to be honest with you. I don't. I hope I'm proven wrong, man. But it's just they keep going like this, bro. It's like, who cares? Y'all just wrestle and that's it, bro. And the stories y'all have is so uninteresting. I'm sorry, man. When it comes to pro wrestling, there's more than graps, bro. But and the PWG shit y'all been doing in this, just like, y'all look stupid as hell. Character, make you feel. I don't feel nothing from these people, man.
World War Will Ospreay stoked the tribal flames of WWE and AEW's undying internet war, making a handful of desperate criticisms of WWE's product. Ospreay, who dresses like a depressed soccer mom, said he's bored with WWE's product. He then put himself over the entire WWE roster, saying, to Google Translate, Ospreay actually said, yeah, you guys are the biggest. Yeah, you guys draw the bigger houses. Yeah, you got the bigger deals. But the moment the bell rings, I think we're better than all of them. On my worst day, I'm better than a lot of the guys in ring.
And nobody cares. Nobody cares, bro. The minority of the wrestling world only cares. The majority don't give a shit, bro. Seriously, they don't give a shit. You got the Yeet Man as World Heavyweight Champion. Even though I'm happy for Jay, but come on, we all know he's not gonna last long with that title. Seriously, I give it to SummerSlam. But all that in-ring work, for what? Y'all really killing yourselves in that fucking ring? Really hurting yourselves for a little percentage of the audience. World wrestling wide, man. Worldwide wrestling, whatever. You know what I fuck for the wrestling community. It's so small, bro. No one cares. Everybody watches Dynamite through clips on Twitter nowadays, like myself, and listen to other podcasters express themselves how they really feel about the show. One night they're doing great, and then the rest of the other weeks they're fucking terrible. You're not consistent. It's just regular, boring pro wrestling. Everybody doing the same shit.
Ospreay basically admitted that he gets paid less and isn't as much of a draw, only to take pride in the least
And you're not a fucking draw, bro. Yeah.
important aspect of being a pro wrestler, which is wrestling. Javon Evans got more people talking with a pair of tweets than Will Ospreay ever has with 55-star matches, whatever that means. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the PC Media Training Class on Zoom. My name is Shane Swerve Helms. Of course, this class is designed to make sure you don't burn any bridges, because the pro wrestling business is the most professional of them all.
Katie, I'm gonna give you what you want.
Yo.
And I'm gonna take
Oh
what I
gosh.
always wanted.
Triple H.
WWE's like the Harvey Weinstein of pro wrestling.
That's why they call it the professional wrestling business. It's impossible to get a job in pro wrestling if you burn any bridges.
Because we have irresponsible people who call themselves EVPs and couldn't f***ing manage a target. And they spread lies and bullshit.
I made it really clear in Forbes, and I just want to make it clear again. Nick,
It's not his position to make it very f***ing clear.
I'm here to announce that AEW Collision will feature CM Punk.
For today,
What the fuck? Yo. The wrestlers are the puppet master of Tony Khan, bro. Seriously, man. That dude cannot think for himself at all, bro. And doesn't he doesn't like confrontation. Bro, you in a business, especially a wrestling business. There's controversy all over the fucking place. Everywhere you go, there's always a problem. You know? But fucking hey, bro.
today's exercise, we're going to take a look at a tweet, which
And look at this shit right here. Look at this shit. I read all these tweets on Twitter, bro. Brother, I was learning from Shawn Michaels when multiple champion. Yeah, you're not there anymore. You're not there anymore. They got rid of your ass. They said, we don't need this guy anymore. We're not even going to renew his contract, bro. This dude sucks on the mic. We could have a lot of ricochets and that could fucking talk. You hear him talk nowadays? He swear he's the shit, bro. That dude is cringe as hell, man. Seriously, bro. And he's still on Twitter talking like he's hot shit. Bro, you sound corny on Twitter as well. And you got the shorty, you got the wife. She's banging, bro, smoking hot and all that. She's talented. You're athletic. You got the body. You're in shape. Handsome dude. But then once your mouth opens, oh my God, you cringe as hell. And he doesn't see that shit, but he don't give a fuck. That mouth of his is gonna get him in trouble. Watch, bro. On some hot water, bro. And he's gonna feel stupid.
shall remain anonymous. The tweet criticizes former WWE superstar and current Twitter superstar Ricochet. Shouts to Twitter Ricky.
Look at that. Like,
Tweet
come
says,
on,
quote,
bro.
"You're wrestling in front of 2,000 people every week for a crackhead." End quote. Now, I want
They told him to take that shit down. Javon Evans would have left that shit up. I'm like, I don't go fuck, man. He's that type of guy. He that type of guy, bro.
you to help us workshop alternative responses using
And I got my money. My money's on Javon Evans, bro. On a real one-on-one fight, Javon versus Ricochet, my money's on Evans, bro. Some real shit, man.
poll everywhere. How can we change this tweet for the better? Please use this app to submit your responses
money's on Evans,
anonymously.
bro.
Oh, I like this one. You're wrestling in front of 2,000 people for a Nepo crack baby. That's a great joke, depending on how much you like puns. It's basically combining Tony Khan's status as a Nepo baby with the concept of a crack baby. Nepo crack baby is crazy. Fantastic.
Damn.
This one says, "You're 15 years older than me working for Tony Khan. So does that make you the big spoon or the crack spoon?" Very good. That's a play on words about age and drugs. If anything, they should call Tony Khan Ricochet because bouncing off the walls is a known side effect of good crack. Well done. Very witty. Great feedback. And we're actually going to have to cut this meeting short because it's not even real. There is no Twitter PC class. You crazy? Do not aggregate. Those dirt sheets are full of shit, man. Woof. Since when did the pro wrestling business ever become about wrestling? Maybe if Willie Workrate came along at a time where the business was inundated with muscleheads and bodybuilders, he would have stood out like a Dynamite Kid type or Bret Hart. But being a great wrestler in 2025 is like being a great Klansman in Kentucky. What the hell makes you so special? If Dave Meltzer didn't have an Osprey fetish, 5-star stimulus package and all, Will Osprey would just be Angelico with a British accent. You get one wrestling-obsessed Nepo baby / message board messiah willing to live out his action figure fantasies by overpaying his favorite characters from a newsletter, and you're gonna take wrestling more seriously than aura, storylines, and the it factor? Speaking of Tony Khan,
Yeah. Look how much of a geek he looks. Like, what the fuck? Oh.
Let's all join along in Antonio Inoki's famous chant.
Oh. That is
I'm serious. I'm not
terrible.
going to sit back and take this fucking shit.
I can't take him serious, bro. Like, what? Let's rewind on that one.
I'm serious. I'm not going to sit back and take this fucking shit.
Bro thought he was a bro. Oh, fuck you intimidating, cuz. I ain't gonna take this shit from nobody. Warning. Man, get the fuck out of here, bro. You fucking pussy, bro. Fuck out of here, man.
with so many super workers, whatever that means, there
Weird ass fetish that you got hugging your wrestlers, bro.
are countless people who can legitimately lay claim to the best in the world moniker. Wrestling is a matter of taste. The award for best in the world is one of opinion, and whoever your GOAT is, the gap between number 1 and number 2 is smaller than Cousin Jerry's podcast Playhouse. Kevin Owens was number 58 on the PWI 500. Ricochet was number 63. Twitter Ricky's daddy, the young OGYN Javon Evans, was number 95. And this time next year, he'll be better than all them ONs. The gap between the top 100 best wrestlers in the world is smaller than Tony Khan's charisma, so explain to me the importance of being the best in the world now. You can't. Speaking of Tony Khan,
Oh no. I'm not mad at Monet, bro. Get your bag, girl. Y'all can hate on her all you want. Get your bag, girl. Because once she's finished getting paid off, back to the E, man. She's going back to the Fed again. No doubt. Whether you like it or not, she's gone. She just got there because Tony Khan paid her way too much. And she got what she wanted. I ain't mad at that. Y'all could be mad at the booking all you want, man. She got creative control, oh fucking well. If my boss is gonna give me that fucking kind of power and I'm getting paid like that, shit, I'm gonna do whatever the fuck I want because I know exactly where I want to be at. I want to go back to WrestleMania. I want to keep making history over there in WWE. That's the fucking number one company, of course. That will always be the number one company. Look at this shit, bro. This is so cringe. Danny's another cringe guy too. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Tony smiled. Let's pretend that Will Ospreay is the best in the world. Like, this is a fact. Will Ospreay is the best in the world, and he has a sticker from the Cracker Jack box to prove it. So that means the best wrestler in the world joined AEW alongside two of this generation's biggest stars, Mercedes Moné from WWE and Kazuchika Okada from New Japan. And business got worse.
Okada don't give a fuck neither. I feel like Okada knew going to WWE was not gonna be good for him. And I don't blame him for that. I don't know what would WWE do with Okada. Honestly. Maybe pair him up with Shinsuke. WWE will not know what to do with Okada. I'm sorry. So he made the right decision going to WWE. I mean to AEW. But maybe he used that leverage for Tony Khan to pay him what he really wants. And he got the money, bro. Whether that happened or not, he was still gonna get paid by Tony Khan. You feel me? And his schedule was lighter. So Okada is Okada. But seeing Okada in WWE, I feel like that wasn't gonna work out. I'm sorry. I just won't see it. Ospreay could have worked out, but he made his decision. You know? I got to spend time with the missus and my stepson. There you go. Go to the UK all you want now. You don't like the grind, cuz. You don't like the grind. You don't want the aura. You don't want the other. You don't like the storylines. You don't want to work harder. You know? You don't really want the fame. Put your ass in Sports Center and all ESPN, fucking national television. I mean, you're already on national television, but bro, like 500,000 people, 600,000 people watch y'all. Wow, in WWE, you got millions and millions every fucking week. And also in other channels, you know, we got wrestlers going to the Good Morning America. Fucking millions and millions of people watch. Like, come on, bro. That's a lot of exposure, bro. You can get from the Fed, bro. Yeah, but WWE sucks though. They keep lying, keep burning that bridge, bro. Seriously.
Ratings went down. Interest in AEW has evaporated quicker than the crack on Shad's son's silver spoon, allegedly. Speaking of Tony Khan,
AEW, like the Pepsi of pro wrestling, WWE's like the Harvey Weinstein of pro wrestling. And I'm really
This was cringe as hell, bro. Like you got the suits in that NFL draft, bro. Just look at him like, what the fuck? Or you got some wrestling shit. Like nobody took you serious, bro. And you gained nothing from that. Get a publicity stunt to get some. No, you didn't gain nothing from that. Nobody cared, bro.
proud of what we do down here.
I think,
And
You look weird with your bug eyes and shit, man. That motherfuckers gotta wake the fuck up, bro. There's a reason why we talk shit about AEW, WWE. Y'all could get the smoke too, bro. Y'all could get the smoke too, but we're talking about Will Ospreay. Will Ospreay, who he worked for. There you go.
my security, my safety, my life was in danger at a wrestling show.
His life was in danger, and we saw the footage. Pussy.
The first time this incident that I have ever feared for my safety in a wrestling show. I have feared for my life.
All those that booed never came
I
back.
made it really clear in Forbes, and
All those people that booed never came back to come to those shows. Maybe some of them did. And the tickets got lower. So the ones that really love AEW, oh, now I could afford it now. It's like $60 to fucking sit on the floor. $60. This is why you're not a business, bro.
I just want to make it
They make the tickets more affordable now. Why can't WWE? Because they're a business.
There again, Nick.
It's not his position to make it very clear.
Oh my God, CM Punk just buried Tony Khan and all of AEW in front of the only wrestling media incels who take Tony seriously, thereby burning his bridge with AEW. I'm just playing. After that shoot promo, Cousin Phil kept his job and got his own show. Don't let them crackers tell you all about burning bridges. Bridges in wrestling are about as real as wrestling. Dynamite drew just 1,800 people in Atlantic City, 2,100 sickos in Detroit. The next day, Collision did under 900 fans in that same building. The Dynamite Collision 2-for-1 beach break is at 2,500. Dynamite the following week in New Mexico is sitting at 1,900. AEW's Double or Nothing anniversary pay-per-view is at 5,300, which AEW used to do for Dynamite in its sleep, pre-OSPREAY. So all that in-ring technical work rate is drawing worse than Ray Charles with Parkinson's, and this Brit wants to talk about wrestling? Wrestling? We're talking about wrestling. Wrestling? If I'm a GM and I'm putting together a championship caliber NBA team, I assume these niggas can dribble. What's your brand? Are you a superstar? Can you sell merch? Can you create a physical, mental, and emotional impact that transcends the very fabric and culture of a fan base? That's what superstardom and pro wrestling is about, not wrestling. No family of four in Donald Trump's recessed economy is gonna waste their disposable income on great grappling. At one point, AJ Styles was the best wrestler in the world back when he was
That is a terrible shirt.
in TNA, but
Felt like they spelled his name with fucking cum. The fuck?
if you're the most holy human in a whorehouse, who gives a fucking shit? To me, the great irony of AEW is how much they pride themselves on professional.
Oh, I was there. I was there for that match. And they never had a rematch after that. I mean, Brian is a part-timer, so we could see this again. But I was there.
Wrestling while completely ignoring the professional aspect of the wrestling business. The way Will Ospreay clings to his work rate for dear life tells me AEW isn't the home of professional wrestling as much as it's the home of masturbatory moves and holds. When it comes to the business of professional wrestling, you know, the big deals, drawing the big houses. No, not those houses, stop it. But when it comes to the business of pro wrestling, nobody's trying to see your Tiger Driver 97. AEW is a
You got motherfuckers doing finishers and kicking out. And then how you beat your opponent with a simple suplex or a DDT, you're done. 1, 2, 3. Or a roll up. 1, 2, 3. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here, man. And one more thing, one more person I want to speak about. Maxwell Jacob Freeman. He knows where the business is. He did the same thing like Monet did. How much you trying to pay me? What's up? Where the bag at? Tony Khan gave him what he wanted. He's like, all right, I'm going to stick it out. Let me pay my house off. Let me pay my cars off. Let me go get a diamond ring for my girl. I'm going to marry her. You know, get my future right. Because he's going to make a little bit more, maybe a little bit less in WWE. I don't know. I mean, he deserves a little bit more. Nah, he deserves maybe the same or a little bit more. Maxwell Jacob Freeman, bro, he has not been the same. Let's be real. He has not been the same since he got back from his injury. Nothing. And he was appointment television, bro, to me before. Nowadays, I don't feel anything when Max is on TV. I don't go out my way to watch Dynamite live. You know, I see it on Twitter. Okay, what he has done. Still with the Hurt Syndicate, trying to get accepted and all that. Whatever. People say it's the best thing. People say that's the best thing on Dynamite on AEW right now. That showed me how their standards have lowered too when it comes to AEW. I'm like, this is the best y'all got because from what the clips I see with that little storyline they have, it's like this shit ain't. Come on, bro. This is the best shit. Damn, bro. This shit's gonna be easily forgettable when this shit is done. I want memorable moments. You know, I want storylines that gets me hooked, cliffhangers and stuff like that. We don't get none of that in AEW. People just like to be oohed and awed every fucking time. But Maxwell Jacob Freeman, he did it smart. He said, you know what? I'm young. Let me get this bag from this con, and then I go work for the other con with a big. I could be bigger. My aura will fucking grow. Fame. I'll be on TV everywhere. Hollywood will look at me, type shit. You know? MJF did it smart, bro.
Business. What value can you bring to that business? Are you a full service genre unto yourself, or are you just an interchangeable one man move merchant? I'll take one Cody Rhodes over 100 Will Ospreays. Give me that gorilla over 200 Will Ospreays. In fact, from where I'm sitting, I'm looking at the PWB 500 right now. And from a value standpoint, Cody Rhodes is better than Will Ospreay. Bianca Belair is better than Will Ospreay. Rhea Ripley is better than Will Ospreay.
Bro, then the three names he just mentioned, Cody, Bianca, Rhea Ripley, the fans go crazy over these wrestlers, man. You really got like fans and bro. You got little girls dressing like Bianca Belair with the little hair whip and all that. You got the whole world chanting mommy, mommy. No matter what she does, mommy, mommy. Although Cody is beloved worldwide and he's known off wrestling. Outside of wrestling, he is known as well. Will Osprey, ain't nobody heard of you still. Still to this day, nobody has heard of you outside of wrestling, bro. Maybe some here and there, but I say like 0.5%. Like seriously, bro. Like, you don't know what the fuck you talking about. If that's all you want to do, just wrestle. Hey, by all means, man, have fun, and you're getting paid too. So AEW keeps this going, bro. The way they're doing it right now, they're not gonna last long, man. They have to go to smaller venues. But the smaller venues look better. I'm not gonna lie, but I used to draw fucking 8K a week, 10K a week with no problem. And then y'all will lose like shit. It's sad, bro.
Roman Reigns is better than Will Ospreay. Braun Breaker is better than Will Ospreay. I got
Breaker, he's a future. This is the future right here. Motherfuckers gonna look at him like, who the fuck is that? He look like a Steiner. Oh, that's Scott Steiner's son. No, that's his nephew. Word. Everybody knows the Steiner brothers, bro, because there's a lot of OGs that used to watch wrestling back in the days, bro. Nitro days, Attitude Wearer days, bro. Like, they see this guy, they'll be like, he look like a Steiner, bro.
got Jade Cargill above Will Ospreay. Look, who else is better than Will Ospreay? Tell me in the comments.
Nah, for real, bro. He's not wrong, man. Y'all can't just look at it in ring wise, bro. Motherfuckers is really killing themselves in the ring for a little bit of people. Oh, because they love this shit. They love us. They get man. Ain't no need for that. Booker T said that it best, bro. I think he said some shit about not doing hardcore matches or something like that. He don't need to do all that. Fuck, what he got to do all that for? He can entertain, man. He's like, there's no need for all that shit. Just do fucking hardcore matches just for the fuck of it. Nah, man. If it calls for it, then y'all could do it. And it makes it special. But just doing these ODQs out of nowhere and shit, you know, you having one-on-one matches, and then y'all just start doing whatever the fuck y'all want, and the fucking ref don't call for the bell. It is just like, where's the consistency, bro? Seriously. In WWE, y'all could get the smoke too. Y'all not perfect neither, man. Don't get me started with the fucking creator that I've been fucking doing lately. Fucking A. But Will is burning that bridge of going to WWE. Paul Heyman wanted him there. He could have done great, but I feel like that's not the schedule he would like. Now they're doing less house shows, in WWE, but I feel like he don't want that grind. He don't want that lifestyle, just traveling every fucking where, you know? And he wants his family to stay in the UK. So it's like, that's understandable, but don't talk shit, bro. Don't be coming out here talking shit, bro. Seriously. Yo, y'all made it this far in the video. Appreciate you, making it this far, hearing me out. This video was, I'll be doubling these reaction videos because I have a lot to talk about. But that's what's good about it. It's fair use, man. Fair use, man. Appreciate you made it this far. Hit the like, hit the subscribe button. I'll put the link in the description so y'all can check it out for yourselves. Pro wrestling bits, man. Shout out to the guy. What's his name? Alfred? Something like that. My bad. Till next time.
Goodbye. Mwah, and good night, bang.
Peace.